think we had like a dolphin in the water there. Anyway, anytime I see a view like this, I always say to myself, every man dies, not every man truly lives. By the way, Danny, I think your condition is caused by nanotechnology. Because Danny J is a raw organic vegan that does everything right, and she got struck down by rheumatoid arthritis. I think it was the computer keeping her from coming online. I think it was definitely nanotechnology strike down. So let that be a lesson to anyone who thinks that they're going to come online and ascend to the fifth dimension, because it's just the people who paid the price. Because when you watch videos, you say to yourself, oh, 13 Sun said 15%, so I must be a part of that because I'm watching this video. See, it's all just to get you to think that you're part of that 15%, but when really you have to actually do stuff to be, like, you have to actually go out and join the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn to learn how to activate Merkaba. So let that be a lesson to all you people who think you're getting out just because you're watching someone else's video. Let's see. James Casbolt, super soldier, he said that Arab-backed Russia will take over America and the UK. So basically, like, Vladimir Putin's going to be the king of all the crackers. And Michael Prince also said that they're going to definitely have like a major like Back to Africa movement, which would be headed by now he didn't say this part, but he said that there'd be a major like Back to Africa movement that was spearheaded, once again he did not say that it would be spearheaded by someone like Dr. Umar Johnson, who has several videos on YouTube about being a Pan-African. So they're going to, trick the black people into thinking that they belong in Africa, but really they belong in my backyard working. You know what, I bet you there's got to be some like Dracos in a submarine underwater, and one of these days they're just gonna surface in their submarine. They're gonna take me away from here. I can't wait until they do the thing where they put me in like a coffin and put snakes in and bury me alive for like 8 hours until I dissociate. Because I know it's coming, because Rachel and Michael Prince both had to do it. And they both had to fight a snake, because when you do the tour of initiation, they say to you, do you want to be illuminated? Then you say yes, and then they give you like a sword and you go fight a snake. And when they ask me, do I want to be illuminated, I'm going to say no, because the word illuminated means not illuminated. Like ill means not, like illegal, not legal. So when I explain that to them, when I explain that to whoever's like, asking the question, they're going to be like, oh, we got a smart guy here. We got a smart one on our hands. Wait, never met a guy like me. I'm going to have that, like, that was like the genie from Aladdin. Like, you ain't never met a guy like me. Can't remember how this song goes. I'm starting to believe that in the beginning of Eminem's video Rap God, he says, if he's as bananas as they say they is, if he is as bananas as they say he is, then we're going to have a problem here. Myself and all-around winner, who's the girl who grew up with the Greenbergs, the cute little black lady, we both believe that this is we firmly believe that this was a direct reference to me. Eminem is the computer, and in the song Rap God, the very beginning, he's like, if he is as crazy as they say he is, then we're going to have a problem. So I firmly believe that was a reference directly referencing me. And for the love of God, Rachel has a Draco Prime as her handler, and look, you really need to like school her on the whole it's not your soul to sell concept. Now I realize the dog brain has its limits, but seriously, learn her up. Learn her up. Oh, and by the way, answer this question. Why do you beast people always, type with perfect grammar and perfect sentences? Like, I always knew Fred wasn't human because every time he ever texted me, there's one time he texted me at 3 a.m. where like a black guy at 3 a.m. sent me a text that had like perfect grammar. That's a big red flag. Huh. Another thing I'm dying to know the metaphysics behind sodomy, and I want to know why there's so much sodomy in the Masonic Lodge. Like, why do they do it in the triangle form? According to Michael Prince, they get in the form of a triangle and they just have one, 13 love session. Get back to me on that. I was kind of like stalking the comments of Rachel's handler, who is the same handler of Max Spears, who is a Draconian Prime, which means that they're like the elite kind, the one that are all white. These are not ghost-possessing bodies. These are actual, flesh and bone, green skin, alligator face, bench press, 3,000 pounds. They got 2 hearts. This is a full-fledged, like, Draconian type. This is not, Fred. This is green skin. Well, actually, the Imperial ones have white skin. So, what does that tell you? Superior! Anyway, he said the truth. And I hope old Denim Dan, aka Work Them Fields, is paying attention. He said that there is not a human on this planet that is capable of manifesting anything. Now, I know that's going to be a tough pill for a lot of you to swallow, but manifesting something is really when you are lit up like a Christmas tree, vibrating extremely high, and you manifest something. Like, you manifest someone selling you a pair of shoes for half off. That's what manifesting really is. And to Denim Dan, I was correct when I was watching that Teal Scott video, the Tea Time with Teal, with those three fools, and I said that all those three people need to be put in a straitjacket because humans currently on this planet cannot manifest anything. Like, I used to want to slap Pendragon when he was like, "Oh, Jordan, when the time comes, you won't need to work because you can just manifest money and blah 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 blah," all that crap. And I was like, "Shut up, Pen. Just shut your ignorant mouth." And I've said it 1,000 times before. Even if you could manifest something, there's always someone more powerful manifesting it. And as a matter of fact, there was one time where I was complaining and crying to Rachel, and I was like, "I can't wait to get the hell out of here." And she was like, "Well, just manifest it, LOL." Because she knows the truth that there isn't one human that can manifest anything. This comes straight from the mouth of a Draco Prime, you know, like the alligator man with the big muscles, eats his food 100% raw, got 2 hearts, vibrate higher than humans. Can't wait to meet him.